Hello, we are Team 34 and we are now on to. What are charter schools? Authorized by the Commonwealth of Massachusetts Education Reform Act of 1993, charter schools are independent public schools that operate under 5-year charters granted by the Commonwealth Board of Elementary and Secondary Education. Their main characteristics are non-profit organizations, universities, teachers, and parents can apply to the state's Board of Elementary and Secondary Education for a charter. Massachusetts charter schools are generally managed by a board of trustees and are independent of local school committees. Like other public schools, charter schools charge no tuition and are funded mostly by sending districts according to formulas set by the state.
The First Amendment of the Constitution grants Americans the ability to practice any religion they please. Therefore, public schools have always maintained a separation of church and state to ensure students have an equal and safe educational experience. Charter schools do not need to follow any such laws. This results in religious discrimination against the minority. Today, 48% of Muslim students face discrimination in school, and that's a staggering number. Charter schools provide lower quality of education as well, because these schools are run like businesses. In order to maintain high profits, they often cut corners. The teachers are overworked and this results in high turnover, and the students don't receive the attention they need. Charter schools can also choose to decline participation in lower income-friendly programs like school-subsidized lunches. Currently, 1 in 5 children struggle with hunger nationwide, and 6 in 10 teachers report seeing students coming into school hungry. How can we expect our kids to learn when they haven't had anything to eat?
It's not fair to have public money taken away from the public schools to benefit the charter schools and only a few students. Charter schools are funded by the government, but they are privately operated. Lifting the cap on charter schools opens the door to privatization and to creating institutions ruled by the market and not only by the real values and needs of the communities where they are located. Charter schools are not inclusive. They exclude people, and this is exactly the opposite of what public schools should be doing. Let's save our public schools. Let's stand with all the students, professors, and the staff, and the unions, and vote no.
What future do we want for Massachusetts? We want Massachusetts to become a model of tolerance and acceptance. We want an equal society where no individual or family feel excluded. We want our citizens to be happy living together. We want all of you and your children and future grandchildren and all next generations to share the public spaces without any discrimination. We want to build bridges among the social classes of our community. And in the words of the well-respected Sonia Sotomayor, until we get equality in education, we won't have an equal society. Education is necessary to unlearn privilege, unlearn exclusion, unlearn discrimination, unlearn prejudice, unlearn war. Education in Massachusetts should be a public good, guaranteed to all, guided by public values, and accountable to local communities. Education is about creating opportunity for all our children, not about leaving many behind. Now, I have here with me Eduardo, a resident in Massachusetts, and he would like to say a few words.
I want to share this. These are my children. Leticia is about to be 6 years and Alonso is 2 years old. Leticia plays piano and dance since she was 3. Alonso is a great swimmer and likes to play soccer. And guess what? They learn these skills in the Valle Sur public schools in Massachusetts. So why just to improve some few charter schools and not every public school? I want for them a world with no discrimination.